Hi, this is Debbie from Book and BuJo, and welcome here. Today I'm going to do a flip through of my 2020 bullet journals. So this is the one I used for the first half of 2020, from January to June. It's Archer and Olive, of course. So what is coming is better than what is gone. And of course, started out 2020 with lots of hope and promise, and actually 2020 really wasn't that bad for me. Work for me was about the same as normal. I really had fun with this one, doing the 2020 in that negative space. It was pretty fun. Yeah, work stayed fairly normal for me. I actually had a lot less stress. I was going to be having to travel for work, and then I ended up not having to travel, so that was kind of nice. So my TBR in 2020 was a lot less ambitious than what I have now. So this spread is based on Amanda Rach Lee's Goodbye the Year Before and Hello the New Year. And I do this in pretty much every bullet journal that I do. Yes, this is your year to sparkle and shine. So I did end up with multiple words of the year. So here's my January. This was me trying to figure out watercolors kind of for the first time, seeing what it was I could do with my Tombow markers and a little bit of water. And I did have a lot of fun with this one. I want to say this one is Plant-Based Bride, but I could be wrong. Playing with watercolors. I did have a lot of fun with this. I don't know if things weren't really executed super great, but I had a lot of fun, and it's a learning experience. It's also playing with different types of habit trackers. I think this one turned out fairly well. And here I was taking a class and just keeping track of things with that. This one I had a lot of fun with. I've always had a fascination with the moon and stars and things like that, and I just think they're beautiful, so I had fun with this one. This one was a Plant-Based Bride one as well. My first take on a moon journal. And this is a habit tracker from Erin Floto Designs, as well as Jashi Curran, I think, does some of those. Yeah, I did really like this one. It was pretty simple and minimal, but I thought it turned out pretty good. I do like this weekly spread as well, this style. This one was really bright for me. I usually do much more subdued coloring. More playing with this habit tracker. And a gratitude page. And a lot of these, of course it's been a couple years, I don't remember where the inspiration came from for all of these. If I can remember or find the videos that I got them from, I will make sure and link them down below for you. But I did like these. I believe this was also either Amanda Rach Lee or Plant-Based Bride. do like all the shiny colors I had in here though. I do really like this one. This one, I can remember watching the video and I can picture it, but I don't recall the person's name. So I'll have to make sure I leave this one linked below because I did really like this spread or this theme this year. I had a lot of fun playing with the different circle layouts. And this is when I started G's magical readathon for the first time, my owls. Which of course she has created a whole new world for her magical readathon now. And it's pretty great, you should check it out. I will leave her linked below as well. I really like the colors for this one too, those kind of burgundy-ish, the light burgundy and kind of that sage green. And some of the olive green in there. This one I did have a lot of fun with the kind of the pointillism. Wasn't my favorite layout, but it was still fun, something new to try. And I believe this is based off of Erin Floto designs. And this is also Erin Floto's tracker. She had the stencil. That's really cool, it makes it really easy to put together. This one I had a lot of fun with as well. There's a couple people who have done the kind of the paint theme. Erin Floto is one of them. But I will make sure, again, to leave everything I can remember down below. This one was really fun. I really liked that one. Again, it's the same kind of that purpley burgundy color with that darker green. This one was really fun. This is with, I will leave her link down below, but it was Camp Half-Blood based on, Ishi Time. Based on Camp Half-Blood and the Percy Jackson series by Rick Riordan. Readathon. That one was really fun. Yeah, I really love these colors. And this was really fun as well. And I have learned since then, at least more recently, when I do inspiration from other people's bullet journals, I actually write it in my bullet journal, so when I go back to my journal and do a little flip through, I can actually remember where I found it. This was also a readathon that ended up not really happening just because of a lot of stuff that was going on at the time. They thought it was kind of inappropriate to proceed with the readathon, but it was the Pan-Amathon based on the Hunger Games. Again, we also had the magical readathon, Visit to Hogsmeade. And then this is just kind of the end where I try and figure out what do I want in my next bullet journal. So that was my January to June, and I did really like this cover a lot. I ended up using this dandelion theme in one of my other bullet journals. And then this one, which I wish I would have realized it was the 192 pages of the notebook. I wouldn't have been so skimpy on some of my spreads. But this one is my July through December in January and 2020. So I definitely had a lot more books that I was reading in 2020 than previously. This was one of my favorite ones. I love hummingbirds, and I was playing again with some watercolors that I have, and these ones are really neat because they change color depending on the light, which is really cool. Especially this one is so pretty. It's like brown, and then it's kind of purple, and then it's brown, and then it's like a purpley blue. And I was very impressed with myself for actually being able to draw some of these hummingbirds. This one I just found on a random search on the internet. Again, that kind of fun paint that I have. And had fun with some mandalas for my weeklies. This one I believe is from Journal Away. Actually, I think most of the ones in this theme are from Journal Away. So this one is based on Calliope's. Hers was a D, I believe, for I think it was the December bullet journal for her. That's what these designs are based off of. And again, we have the newts from the Magical Readathon. I loved all the shiny gel pens I had for this one. Had fun playing with my different habit trackers, different ways of tracking each day. Movies and TV series we were watching. I think this pretty much used up all of one of my markers. It's already starting to go here, so I started using a little more sparingly. This one also, I believe, is Calliope's design. I really liked this one. Since I am a Slytherin, I do have a lot of fun with the whole snake themes and the green and the silver. This one was really fun. It was actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, this one was really cool. And of course I have my Slytherin crest down there. This is another Calliope design. She had a lot of really cool lanterns and other designs that were really fun. Here's kind of where I started some of my Bookopoly TBRs. And I had fun playing with some Dutch doors. In hindsight, I probably would have rounded the corners on these. But I did have fun with my little tabs. Started my lunar calendar and my self-care bingo. Played with some mandalas. And I started with my Inktober. I didn't get too far, but was having fun trying out some doodles. This one is based off of Amanda Rach Lee's kind of lo-fi theme. And it's definitely a change for the color scheme for me. But it was a lot of fun. I liked the pastels. Yeah, I definitely would have spread the weeklies out a little bit more and do 2-page spreads if I had realized how much space I still had left in my bullet journal. Got my green tea here. This one is based on Plant-Based Brides, and I loved this theme. I loved the warm, rich colors. It's just beautiful. This was my December, and I'm only like just over halfway through the notebook. And this one, she had done a book within a book. So that's what my weeklies are. So I made like a little book with each page being a different weekly. So again, here I wish I would have made a two-page spread for each of the weeklies and made it a little bit thicker. But I did like the fun with the gifts, the lights, the ornaments. Here's all the Christmas movies that I watched in 2020. Some of my absolute favorites are in here. I love White Christmas, Very Merry Mix-Up, and The Christmas Ornament are both very cute. I love Let It Snow. Die Hard's one of my favorites. Holiday in Handcuffs is one of my absolute favorites. Christmas Cupid is really cute. 12 Dates of Christmas, I like that one too. And then of course Christmas Vacation, Spirit of Christmas, Christmas Bell, love all of those. Oh, and I had to continue my Christmas one, so Christmas Kiss is one of my absolute favorites. Pete's Christmas, Christmas Lodge, Dash and the Light. They're all so cute. And then this is me trying to fill up pages and come up with some other ideas. Playing with some quotes. So I think my theme in my other journal that I wasn't sure who it was, I think that's My Life in a Bullet. This quote is from Miss McKenna's Life Leverage. And then I did the Adagio 12 Days of Tea. And then I also, this was the first year I did the Advent Calendar. And then I still have some blank pages in here for me to practice with some other watercolors and things like that. Again, shiny paint, just fun, practicing some dragons. And then pretty much just me saying these are some of the different things I would like to actually try out. Jashi Curran did a square tracker, habit tracker, and so I was trying that one out here. Some planning for my 2021 bullet journal. More planning. And then I had some pen test pages here at the end. My grid space page. And that was it. So thank you for joining me as I was going through my 2020 bullet journals, and I will see you for my 2021 bullet journal flip throughs as well as my 2022. But if you have any questions, let me know down in the comments and I would love to chat with you, and thank you again for joining me, and I will see you in the comments.